Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Kyle Richards is firing back at Garcelle's recent comments about her sexuality. During season 11, episode 7 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Garcelle made a comment to Kyle that got Erica Jane and Sutton Strack talking during the group's outing to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm going to be 100% blunt. Do whatever the F you want to do. Be whoever you want to be. If you want to be a lesbian, be a lesbian, Garcelle told Kyle, referring to rumors that have been floating around about Kyle. After Kyle hit her face with a piece of pizza, Erica noted in a confessional, Garcelle asks the questions that sometimes I secretly want to ask, but I ain't doing it. But what did Kyle really think of the conversation? She revealed all during The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show. What was really going through my head was, you're being an asshole right now, Kyle stated in the video above. And don't try to act like, hoopsie daisies, you know exactly what you're doing. I was thinking, if you're thinking you're going to get a reaction from me or I'm going to be offended, I'm not. It's nothing I haven't seen in tabloids and things, Kyle continued. So, in that aspect, I don't care. But what I did care about was, like, what are you getting at? I mean, first of all, who has that conversation at Chuck E. Cheese, she said. Where I was coming from that night when I said it, it was about, we are grown-ass women. We're people's mothers. We're people's grandmothers. What I was saying is, be whoever you want to be. I'm not trying to call her out, Garcelle continued. Own it. Be authentic. I feel like Kyle cares a lot about what people think, and how this is going to look, and how that's going to look, and she's trying to figure it out. If this is who you are, or even if you're discovering it, discover it and own it. She added, we're allowed to be who we are at this age. We don't have to worry so much about what other people think of us. If it's something you're exploring, say, you know what? I don't know what it's going to be at the end of the day, but right now I'm exploring that. I think people understand that and can connect when you're more authentic about your journey, as opposed to, I'm not doing that. I haven't thought about it. We're just friends. Kyle Richards, a longtime staple of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, RHOBH, is no stranger to drama, controversy, and the delicate art of public feuds. Her most recent sparring partner, fellow castmate Garcelle, the tension between the two reality stars reached new heights after a comment made by Garcelle about Kyle's rumored exploration of her sexuality. Now, Kyle is breaking her silence on the subject and holding nothing back. During a recent episode of RHOBH, Garcelle quipped that Kyle might be exploring her options, hinting at a supposed dalliance with women. The remark, while seemingly playful, was enough to light a fire under Kyle. The context: a heated group dinner where the housewives were discussing Kyle's recent behaviors, from her weight loss and style evolution to her increasingly distant relationship with her husband, Mauricio Umansky. Garcelle's comment came across as a playful jab to some viewers, but for Kyle it struck a nerve. You know exactly what you're doing, Kyle fired back during the episode. These are not things you just throw out casually, they have implications. Her pointed response left the dinner table in awkward silence, a hallmark of Bravo's most dramatic moments. Kyle addressed the issue in a confessional interview during the episode, and later elaborated on the situation during an appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. There's a line, and Garcelle crossed it, Kyle said. My personal life is already under a microscope. To add fuel to the fire with baseless speculation about my sexuality is irresponsible and hurtful. Kyle's frustration stems from what she sees as an ongoing trend among her castmates. I've always been open about my life, she explained. But there's a difference between sharing my truth and having it spun into something sensational for a storyline. It's disingenuous and, frankly, disappointing. This season of RHOBH has seen a significant shift in Kyle's narrative. Once the consummate Beverly Hills housewife, Kyle has been navigating major personal changes. Her physical transformation, credited to a commitment to health and fitness, has drawn attention, as has her decision to stop drinking. Combined with ongoing rumors about her marriage to Mauricio, the chatter about Kyle's private life has reached a fever pitch. Adding fuel to the fire are reports of her close friendship with country singer Morgan Wade. The two women's bond, documented heavily on social media, has sparked speculation among fans and castmates alike. Though Kyle has repeatedly denied any romantic involvement with Wade, the rumors persist, providing fodder for Garcelle's controversial remark. Garcelle, for her part, has defended her comment, framing it as lighthearted. On her podcast, Going to Bed with Garcelle, she addressed the backlash. "Listen, we're on a reality show," Garcelle said. "Part of the job is to talk about what's happening. Kyle's going through a lot right now, and I think she's overreacting. My comment wasn't malicious. It was a joke, plain and simple." However, fans are divided. While some agree with Garcelle that the remark was harmless, others side with Kyle, arguing that jokes about someone's sexuality can be damaging, especially in today's media landscape. Beyond the immediate fallout between Kyle and Garcelle, this incident raises questions about the role of reality TV in navigating sensitive topics. Over the years, Bravo has faced criticism for exploiting personal issues for ratings. Storylines involving divorce, addiction, and even legal troubles have been prominently featured, often at the expense of the cast members' privacy. In Kyle's case, the scrutiny is particularly intense. As one of the original housewives of Beverly Hills, she has grown accustomed to life under the spotlight. But even for a seasoned reality star, the line between entertainment and intrusion can become blurred. There's this idea that when you sign up for a reality show, you're giving the audience free rein to dissect your life, Kyle said during her Watch What Happens live interview. But there's a difference between being open and being exploited. I'm learning to set boundaries, even if it ruffles some feathers. The episode has sparked a heated debate among fans. On social media, hashtags like #TeamKyle and #TeamGarcelle have been trending, with viewers passionately weighing in on both sides. Garcelle's comment was out of line. One Twitter user wrote, "You don't joke about someone's sexuality. It's not funny, and it's not okay." Others defended Garcelle, arguing that Kyle's reaction was disproportionate. "Kyle needs to lighten up," another user commented. "If she's so confident in her truth, why does a silly remark bother her so much?" As the season unfolds, the fallout from this incident is sure to play out on screen. While Kyle and Garcelle have weathered their share of conflicts in the past, this particular rift feels more personal. "We're not in a good place right now," Kyle admitted during her interview with Andy Cohen. "I'm hopeful we can move past it, but it's going to take time and a lot of honesty." Garcelle, meanwhile, seems more focused on moving forward. "I'm not going to dwell on it," she said on her podcast. "If Kyle wants to talk, I'm here. But I'm not going to apologize for something I didn't mean as an attack." The incident serves as a reminder of the power of words, particularly in the high-stakes world of reality television. While drama and conflict are part of the genre's appeal, there's a fine line between entertaining and alienating audiences. For Kyle, the ordeal has been a wake-up call. "I'm learning to prioritize my peace," she said. "At the end of the day, I have to live my truth, regardless of what anyone else says or thinks." Others defended Garcelle, arguing that Kyle's reaction was disproportionate. "Kyle needs to lighten up," another user commented. "If she's so confident in her truth, why does a silly remark bother her so much?" As the season unfolds, the fallout from this incident is sure to play out on screen. While Kyle and Garcelle have weathered their share of conflicts in the past, this particular rift feels more personal. "We're not in a good place right now," Kyle admitted during her interview with Andy Cohen. "I'm hopeful we can move past it, but it's going to take time and a lot of honesty." Garcelle, meanwhile, seems more focused on moving forward. "I'm not going to dwell on it," she said on her podcast. "If Kyle wants to talk, I'm here. But I'm not going to apologize for something I didn't mean as an attack." Whether Kyle and Garcelle can find common ground remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, the drama, as always, is far from over. And for fans of RHOBH, that's exactly why they tune in.